Where's the coroner?
We just called for him, sir.
Yeah, we'll call again, will you?
Yes, sir.
Wait a minute. Where's, Oh, never mind.
What the hell kind of a world is this?
Yeah, I know. I know. Who found the body?
A couple of kids. Just when you think you've seen everything.
Hang in there.
Yeah, hang in.
3 in a row, it's nervous time. The public clock is ticking, so go.
We have a weird one here.
A strangling, a beating, and this one knife? I should think so.
Well, first of all, he stripped them, but there was no sexual assault.
The mutilation of those faces shows incredibly deep rage. I mean, it goes beyond killing, if that's
Some
possible.
of the pieces don't fit, but this guy is consistent enough.
I suppose we have to assume it was a man.
Between the ages of 19 and 30, all the victims were women.
How'd you ID her?
We haven't, sir, not yet.
Yeah, we're checking missing persons, fingerprints, dental, the works.
You know me, at this stage of the investigation, I'm open to suggestions. Anything? Good, that's nice, especially with the chief breathing down our necks. A couple of weeks ago up in San Francisco, there was a psychic who actually showed the police where a murder weapon had been hidden. Something wrong?
No, sir.
I know about the case.
Yeah, I'm going to give you another shot. I'm going to reinstate that study you were doing.
Thank you.
Well, that didn't go anywhere. I mean, all it proved was that psychics were not effective in police work.
We're going to do it anyway. Right now, I can't afford to pass up anything. And no press. We'll just keep this under wraps for the time being.
Alex, I have some material you might like to look at.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. It's case histories and statistics. It's actually quite informative. It's very interesting.
Oh, is it? You know, I think there's something you ought to know about me.
What is that?
Do you know Frankel's book on Russian experiment in parapsychology?
No, I don't know that one.
Well, I've read it. And I also subscribe to the journal at Duke University's Institute for Paranormal Research. So I'm not the kind of a guy that's going to kid you about the silver bullets or crystal balls.
Well, good. Because it is a fact that psychics sometimes have been of help.
Sometimes? You mean once in a blue moon? Like, by coincidence or by sheer accident or whatever?
Alex, I can show you statistics.
Get you guys later. I gotta check this out. Campus cops came up with a possible.
What do you got? What is this, the moccasin, the white moccasin?
Yeah, some students remembered a teaching assistant that used to wear them.
Good luck.
Phil, what's the matter?
It's, the one part of the job I just hate. Next of kin.
Oh, yes. I know what you mean.
Hey, man, I'll go with you. Come on, pal.
I've got every Tom, Dick, and Mary who contacted the department since the case began, offering psychic services.
Okay.
Out of the goodness of their hearts, no doubt.
Try one of your headlines.
All right, Phil, I want you and Hub to take these. Set aside anything that seems remotely genuine, and then go through our lists and check the availability of anybody who scored above average on our tests.
Right.
Okay? Ellie, I want you to call Stanford, get me a list of all the psychics that they're using in their research right now, and then find me Conrad Peckham. Okay, I want to speak with him personally. He's a member of the British Psychical Society, and the last thing I heard, he's right here in town. I think you people can find this fellow very interesting.
Yes?
Mr. Anderson?
That's right.
This is Lieutenant Ascoli. I'm Detective Stone. Could we talk to you for a moment, please?
Is this about Vicky? Did you find her?
Who is it, dear?
The police. It's about Vicky, isn't it?
We're not sure. May we come in for a moment?
Well, sure, of course.
Sir.
Thank you.
What happened? Is something wrong?
I think you said your daughter's 25, right?
Yes. I gave the other officer her picture. Have you found her?
We found this. We thought it could be hers.
Yes. Yes. That's Vicky's. I'm absolutely positive. She was wearing them yesterday when she went out. I noticed because...
Dear, why don't we just let the officer tell us what it is that he has to say?
Mrs. Anderson.
Where did you find it?
This is not conclusive evidence. But I think we may have found your daughter.
Yes, you found her?
I'm afraid the girl that we found is dead. I'm very sorry.
No. No, you think...
Please sit down.
No. This is my daughter. Now, is this... Now, maybe it could be someone else. Is this the girl? It isn't, is it? Where is she?
Margot, please.
No, I want to see her. Where is she?
Margot, please.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Why? I don't understand. What do you mean it's not a good idea?
Mr. Anderson, we need to know her dentist.
What?
Dentist? What is he saying? I don't understand.
Margot, please.
No, no, no!
Chief must be getting desperate. Personally, I don't believe in anything that I can't see. What you looking for?
I don't know. Ask the boss.
Oh, good. She's prettier.
Not by much.
What are we looking at here?
Murders 1, 2, and 3. Practically everything that was found on or around the victims. Be my guest. Take anything that strikes your fancy.
What is this?
Well, they found that buried near the last one. The girl's blood was on it. We figured she must have been wrapped up in it for a while after she was murdered. At least part of her was.
Is that what we figured?
What do you mean, part of her?
The upper half of the corpse was a lot more decomposed than the lower half, the same as the others. We figured that the bodies must have been left somewhere half covered before they were dumped.
We figured that too, do we?
Yeah. Need a signature.
See, what I do is called psychometry. Do you know what that is?
We get impressions from holding objects.
That's it exactly. I don't know how, so don't ask me why. It just happens. If you could give me an article from the victim, maybe I can get an impression. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will. Who knows? This is from the victim?
Yes.
Walking. Walking. The victim was walking. Walking. Faster. And faster. She, to a car. Then there's a sound. There's a sound. Keys fall to the ground. There's a sound of keys that they fall to the ground.
Do you have any idea where this took place, Mr. Belden?
Look, lady, this is not an exact science. Some days I'm hot and some days I'm not. Maybe on another day.
Thank you.
Here, can I give you a hand with those?
Oh, thank you.
doctor. You know, if you're single, I'm also a matchmaker.
Oh, thank you. But I think I've met my match for the moment.
Oh.
Do you mind if Lieutenant Ascoli stays for the test?
Oh, no, he's all right. Kind of cute. Got the evidence? Okay, let's have the stuff. Something old, expensive. Wait, it's a piece of jewelry, that's right. It's a diamond earring, half carat, marquise cut, set in white gold with a crooked post. And there's a jeweler's stamp on the back, 2 initials. R.G. Oh, nobody's perfect.
Something about a dog. I have no idea what this has to do with your case. I keep seeing that big dog. Now I'm getting the number 6. 66. Something happened on June 6, 1966.
Yeah, Lassie came home.
Ellie, I said I didn't want any interruptions, please.
An emergency, Dr. Hayden. Vicki Anderson's mother is here. She insists on seeing Lieutenant Ascoli.
Oh, all right. Well, just keep her there. We'll be right out. Alice, there's a woman here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right, Mrs. Anderson.
Are you all right, Mrs. Anderson?
Where's Vicki?
Mrs. Anderson, I thought we agreed that...
Where is she?
I'm very sorry.
You! Why is she lying?
Wait.
Why are you lying to me? Why are you keeping her away from me?
Anderson, I'm Dr. Hayden.
Get away from me.
Listen, let me help you, please.
I want my Vicki!
Your daughter is dead, Mrs. Anderson.
No!
Blocking it out isn't going to help any.
You go to hell, you're lying.
Would you like to see her?
Vicki! Vicki!
Would you like me to take you to see her?
You're trying to trick me.
No tricks, Mrs. Anderson. I give you my word.
Liar!
Let her go.
What?
I said let her go. Anytime you're ready.
I know what you're going to do. You're going to show me a faceless body and tell me it's my Vicki. Well, it won't work.
I'm not going to tell you anything, Mrs. Anderson. You're her mother. Her own flesh and blood. You'll know whether it's Vicki or not. Come on. Are you coming?
Oh, why? In God's name, why?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hey, you're not eating, Daddy. Are you sick?
Oh, no, sweetie. I guess I'm not hungry.
You want to talk about it?
Not really.
Found another one, didn't you?
Yeah.
Found another what, Daddy?
Hey, nothing, Pumpkin.
Hey, Lisa, you want the little one?
You heard from my big sister lately.
Mom's following the sun, Miami, Key West, St. Thomas. You know, postcards, postcards, postcards. Hey, I'll clear the table. Oh, my ride's early.
Never mind the dishes.
Thanks, Aunt Kara. Okay, good night, everybody.
Your laundry.
Oh, fate worse than death. The guys at the dorm are ready to have me fumigated.
Why don't you leave your blue shirt and I'll iron it for you?
Oh, okay. Thanks. Okay, good night. Uncle Bill, you okay?
I'm fine. Have fun.
Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm coming.
All right, way to go, yeah! Man, you're missing a great game.
I've got to study for midterms.
Yeah, don't remind me. Hey, what's this?
What's what?
I don't believe it. I do not believe it. You thought you could get away with it, didn't you? I mean, just walk out the door like nothing happened.
Well,
I mean, I go away for 2 days, and the dude finally scores. Well, so come on, man. Don't keep me in suspense. Who is she? Where'd you meet her?
met her in the library. She just transferred here.
What else you got in there?
Nothing. Souvenirs?
Souvenirs? Hey, I gotta be honest with you, buddy. I was starting to wonder about you. I mean, no women in all this time. But I guess you are normal after all.
Yeah.
So you're going to study, huh? Well, say hi to her for me.
I will.
This is for you. You told him we were coming? How much is he charging, this guy?
He isn't. Conrad Peckham has plenty of money. He found he had this gift, so once in a while he offers to assist in police work.
Hello? Getting a different perspective. You're,
Dr. Jessie Hayden. This is Lieutenant Ascoli.
You were expecting us?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
What? No. It's not what you think. Your office called earlier. Apparently I was out when they tried before.
I see.
I understand we have several mutual friends at Stanford, as well as a few other places. Please, be seated. Oh. No doubt you're here partly because of the stories you've heard about the San Francisco case.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I must tell you that my role in that case was highly exaggerated.
You were called in by the police, though, weren't you?
Invited might be the word.
Now, I heard, through my grapevine, that you found the murder weapon.
No, I told the authorities I felt the weapon was still in the victim's flat. As a result, they searched the entire building a second time and discovered it in one of the drainage pipes.
Well, you were close.
I got lucky. How can I help?
What can you tell us about this?
Pain. Knife. Girl. Something about her face. I can't see it. She's moving. She's dead, but she keeps moving.
Can you see who's doing it?
The man. Very angry.
what?
I'm afraid he's not through with his anger yet.
You don't know his name, do you?
No, I'm afraid that goes beyond my small powers, Lieutenant. For some reason, urgent, I'm being struck insistently by the image of a church. Very peaceful, very beautiful. No, it's not a church. It's a convent.
A convent? Where is this convent? I mean, what does that have to do with the murder?
Does that mean anything to either of you? Construction, I think, like scaffolding. Over there.
I don't see any construction. Maybe it's another convent in the hills.
Alex, this is the only convent in these hills.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
Could you tell me what you're doing?
Me? I'm just doing what they tell me. I'm cleaning up.
But that's paint stuff.
Yeah, it's paint stuff. They just finished painting this whole wall. They just took down a whole big scaffolding over here.
Yes? Can I help you?
We would like to know... I'm sorry. Okay. We're involved in a very difficult murder investigation that is going absolutely nowhere. There's a series of young women have been killed.
What Lieutenant Ascoli is trying to say is that in the absence of anything more concrete, we've had to turn to Mr. Peckham for some assistance.
Oh, you're a detective?
I'm a sculptor.
A sculptor? I see. A sculptor, having failed to produce your culprit, you hope for greater success with a nun?
Well, actually, Mr. Peckham is also a psychic.
Ah, how interesting. Then you and I are in similar businesses. We both deal with intangibles. And how may I help you?
When Mr. Peckham was handling an article that belonged to one of the victims, he saw...
What I saw was this convent. Exactly the way it is.
Yes?
That's all I saw.
There's not much to go on, is it?
No, it isn't.
Well, I didn't think it was going to work out. Sorry to disturb you.
You thought there might be some connection between us and those young girls who were murdered, is that it?
Well, we were hoping so, yes. That maybe you had some contact with one of the victims.
No. To tell you the truth, I have been following the case rather carefully in the newspapers. It's a frightening world we live in. If there had been a connection, I'm sure I would have seen it.
Would it be possible to speak to some of the sisters here?
They lead secluded lives, I think.
I think that we've taken too much time of the Mother Superior's time.
Either way, I was just elevated. Sister yesterday, mother today. Curious, isn't it? And you, Lieutenant, once had a stern nun for a teacher. How old were you?
8. Wait a minute. I'm supposed to be the detective around here.
You're going to have to be, young man. I'm afraid I can't help you.
Jessie will continue in a moment.
Ella Strauss. She isn't missing any more.
You got a positive ID?
Broken toe that never sit right. It's her.
Where did he drag her from this time?
He didn't.
Well, that's impossible.
He's twisted. Who knows what's going on in his mind?
No, he has to do that. I mean, that's part of the pattern. He kills them and then he hides the body someplace where it won't be found.
Well, we found this one pretty quick.
Well, luck was on our side this time. I mean, you can tell the body was very well hidden. Could have been there for months.
What's your point, Jessie?
After he hides the body, this guy has a change of heart. So he comes back, he moves the body to a place where it's more exposed. I mean, do you realize the risk he's taking by doing that? He wants to be caught. He has to do it. He has to move that body. That's what it's for.
The only thing we've got so far is an old Chevy with a red bumper sticker and a killer who likes to move bodies. That's it. That's our break.
What?
Let's get out of here quick, everybody.
Now, wait a minute. Forensics isn't finished.
It's a waste of time. We're not going to find anything more than we did the other times. All right, get that car and this truck out of here right away. And sweep those tires. Get rid of the tape and the film box. I want all the police garbage out of here. I want it to look like we've never even seen this place. You, get a mannequin for the body. And I want to watch on it for 24 hours.
Body's gonna squawk.
No more than usual.
What if he doesn't come back?
He'll come back.
This must be his playground. A couple of neighbors reported seeing that car from the supermarket.
Hey, Pete, check out the car.
Which one?
The Chevy here. See if it's got a bumper sticker.
That's him.
Okay, call in for a backup. Notify Scully and Stone. They want to be there when we take them down.
William King 33 request a code car backup for southbound on Whitmore Perkins Drive, following a Papa 187 suspect.
Driver in the Chevy, turn off your engine. Put both hands on the window where I can see them. Now open the driver's door with one hand. Get out and lay on the ground. Put both hands behind your neck and slide out of the car. Now get down. Lie on your belly.
What's your name? Steve Harris.
Does the name Nella Strauss mean anything to you?
No.
Are you sure you don't want a lawyer?
My uncle's a policeman, so I know how it works. I don't mind cooperating. I mean, I didn't do anything.
How often do you borrow your roommate's car?
No, I don't know. Sometimes when I need it. Usually I ride my bike.
Well, why did you need it today?
Today I just felt like it. Jay doesn't mind. Ask him.
Were you using your car last Tuesday?
Let me think. Today's Saturday? I don't remember. No, wait. Wednesday I had a quiz, so Tuesday I studied most of the day. I didn't go anywhere.
What about Monday?
I don't remember.
Maybe it's something you don't want to remember.
I just don't remember.
He's hounding the kid. He doesn't have to sit still for that kind of stuff.
Billy's just trying to get the truth.
The truth? The truth is he didn't do anything.
What do you buy your groceries?
I don't. I eat at the dorm mostly.
Monday. Did you shop at a market on Seabury?
I don't think I've ever been in that market.
Yeah, a woman was kidnapped by somebody driving your roommate's car. I think you better tell me about it, Steve. We've got an eyewitness who said they saw you driving that car to the market's parking lot.
Had enough of this.
Hey, you go out there right now. You may as well throw away that badge you're wearing.
Get out of my way.
Bill, you're emotionally involved. Will you get a hold of yourself?
I think if you had an eyewitness, they'd have me in a lineup by now. Lieutenant, if you're interested in the car, I think you really ought to talk to my roommate.
Oh, we're checking on it, Steve. We know where he is. He's at a lodge in the mountains. Sit tight.
Okay, the kid's innocent. Satisfied?
He's smooth, Bill. The fact is we're going to have to book him.
What are you talking about, book him? On what? For driving a car that belonged to a friend?
Look, we have an eyewitness who pegged the car. His roommate has an airtight alibi.
The car is clean. You know the car is clean. And you keep saying this guy wants to be caught, right? Well, if it's Steve, then why the hell doesn't he confess right here and now?
Because it's not that simple. If it was, he would have confessed a long time ago. The unconscious mind is complex. It usually takes the indirect approach.
Come on, don't give me all this psychiatric bull. I know the kid. It's like my son. You're going to investigate. You're going to find out he didn't do anything, but by that time, the damage will already be done.
Wait a minute. Will you now listen to me?
No, I heard all I want to hear. You don't have a case, and you know it. You don't have a thing on him. Not a damn thing. Now, you try and book him, and I'll have him out of here in 24 hours.
I think you ought to let him go.
You mean if he did it, he'll go to the body and move it like he did the others?
Yeah, but only if he thinks we haven't found the body yet. If he suspects a trap at all, he's not going anywhere near that body. Alex, I want to go through his dormitory room. There might be some things in there that would give me an idea as to what's going on in his head.
I'll get a search warrant. How are we going to make him believe that we haven't found the body yet?
Well, we can't, but we believe Bill.
Hey, Bill, wait up.
What is it?
Now, look, Bill, I know this is tough on you, but you got to listen to reason.
Are you going to release him or not? That's all I want to know.
Yeah, we're willing to let him go. But
what?
There's a good chance your nephew is the man we're looking for. Everything in his background supports it, Bill.
You see, I don't think he believed me when I told him that Nella hadn't turned up yet.
What are you talking about?
He'd believe you if you told him.
Are you kidding? Set him up? I'm not going to do that.
I know this has got to hurt.
Bill, if he's innocent, it's not going to mean a thing to him.
But if he's not, and you don't do anything about it, how are you going to explain that to the next woman he goes after?
I don't believe this. You got nothing. You expect me to play this game of yours? Forget about it. This kid has been through enough in his life. He trusts me. I am not about to betray that trust. Now, you're going to let him go, and you're going to do it clean. So help me, I'm going to tear this place apart. All right, I'm here.
Bill, I tried to reach you before the search warrant came through to let you know what I was doing.
What do you want?
I'm not going to ask you to accept my profile as proof of Steve's guilt. But you're a good detective. You've had years of experience of analyzing behavior and motive. And I think you know that we're dealing with someone who is mentally ill, who is confused, and is killing in a pattern that is motivated by some kind of inner rage.
I don't need a lecture.
I know you don't. But you do need to stop a killer from murdering any more women. And he's going to keep right on doing that if you won't even consider the fact that it might be the truth. There have been 4 women killed. 4 women, ages 16, 19, 25, and 30. Now that's a progression that doesn't make any sense to us, but it does to the killer. It's a perfect pattern.
So where does it leave us?
It leaves us right where Steve wants us to be left, closer to the truth. I found these in his photo album, and with each one of them was one of these. I think you'll recognize the pictures, and I think you'll understand the significance of the black roses. Bill, a part of Steve's mind is crying out to us. And he can't control it any more than he could control the twisted part that keeps seeing these women as his mother. In the different stages of life that she was in those photographs, 16, 19, 25, 30. Bill, he wants to be caught. That's why he keeps moving the body around. Pressure's building up in him to kill again. Please help us stop him from killing his mother over and over again.
If you knew what his life was like. He was dumped on from the day he was born. mother was 16. She never should have had him. No father. No money to bring him up right. No sense of responsibility. She just didn't care. Going from one guy to the next. And she married some creep who used to abuse him. Nobody did a thing about that. He took that for a couple of years, then she blew town and abandoned him. He was 9 years old when we took him in.
I love him so much.
Steve, I was so worried. But I knew everything would be all right.
Well, it was all just a big mistake.
I told you I'd get him out.
It must have been just awful being treated like a criminal.
Well, it's all over now. I guess one of the reasons they let me go was that missing girl came back, right?
Not yet. We're still hoping.
Oh, well, she will. Don't worry. I'm sure she'll show up.
Well, I'm going to make you the most delicious cake you have ever seen.
Let's go home!
What time is it?
It's 1:30.
William King 10 to William King 37.
William King 37, Roger.
What's the word?
Just gonna contact you, Lieutenant. The surveillance team lost him.
Lost him? How the hell can that happen? We break our butts to get here and then they lose him?
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. He was last seen headed in this direction. You wanna wait?
Yeah, we'll wait.
What happened? He got away. We'll put on an APB. Don't worry, Sergeant. That kid won't get far. If only I hadn't been so damn stubborn.
Understandable, Bill.
I love that boy like he's my own blood.
I know. Oh, Alex. I think we better go to Bill's house.
You think we'll go there?
Do you remember the nun at the convent? She was a sister. She became a mother. Okay, we've got sister and mother. Karen, Bill's wife, is Steve's mother's sister. They've all but adopted the boy. She was the sister. She's become the mother. I know this sounds crazy, but I think we got to go to that house.
I didn't hear you come in. I'm having some cocoa. You want some? Steve? Something wrong? You look... What is it?
Mother, it's so difficult to say things to you.
Steve, what are you talking about?
I love you, Mother. I really do.
Steve, I'm not your mother.
Mother, why did you leave me?
Bill! If he's in there, we don't want to spook him by charging in. Now, you stay right behind me. Go around back.
Why?
No, don't struggle.
Don't!
Please, no.
No! Don't struggle! No, don't struggle, no. Stay back! All of you, stay away.
Steve. Let her go.
Steve.
Go away. Just go away.
And let you kill your mother? Is that what you want?
No, I love my mother. I love her.
Is how you show your love?
I don't know what you're saying. Just go away. Go away.
Steve, this is your mother right here. Can you see her? When she was young. You were just a little boy. You see that? Here's another one when she's a little older.
No. No, you're trying to trick me. You're confusing me. My mother left me, but I love her. I wouldn't kill her.
You've killed 4 women who look like your mother. Steve, you've carried all this anger and resentment towards her around inside of you for so long you can't see what's real anymore. This is your mother right here. You don't hate her. You only hate what she's done to you. You love her with all of your heart. You're only killing to stop the pain.
Mean to kill anybody. I couldn't help myself.
We know that. But if you kill now, if you kill Karen, you will be killing your mother. You must know that. You don't want to kill your mother, do you, Steve? You don't want to kill your mother. Not your mother. Don't want to kill your mother.
Slotsky's team stole a cipher chip from our international code. He's probably the best agent we ever had, and a master of disguise.
What are you doing to me? This guy's a nut.
Stop that girl! Stop that girl! She's stealing my creation!
You build an instinct in this business. Gotcha.
Without your